Alright guys, this video is going to be all about wrist pain when doing a pseudo planche push-ups, so let's dive right into this video. The first thing you actually have to do if you want to prevent or cure wrist pain is actually try to warm up properly right before doing a pseudo planche push-ups. And warming up does not mean just loosening up your wrist for like 2 or 3 minutes before your sets, doing a couple of warm-up sets and let's go right into it. That is not what a proper warm-up actually means. Warming up properly, for me at least, is going to be spending at least 10-15 minutes loosening up your shoulders, your wrists, doing planche leans, warm-up sets, really trying to make sure that you are fully warmed up and completely ready for the workout that you are about to do. For me personally, when I actually had wrist pain in the past, this is exactly what cured my wrist pain, and I actually haven't had any wrist pain since. And so this point makes an enormous difference, so make sure that you really prioritize your warm right before doing your push workouts. And then the second point is doing flexibility and mobility exercises. Now this is pretty much like quite an obvious one. If you guys have any wrist pain, that probably means that you have any kind of weak link in your wrist, whether that is certain muscles that are shortened or certain muscles that you simply aren't using properly. So if you guys actually want to reduce wrist pain, make sure to actually do some mobility and some flexibility training before and after your workout. Dynamic and mobility training before the workout and flexibility training after the workout, as is pretty much, you know, common sense for most people. And if you guys still have any more wrist issues, it actually makes sense to do your mobility training also on other days where you're not training your push muscles. And this is actually especially useful for all the people that are doing the pseudo planche push-ups on the ground with their wrist completely pronated, because you need to have very mobile wrist if you want to do your pseudo planche push-ups that way. The third thing I actually want to talk about is you actually have to think about deloading. People that actually don't know what a deload means, a deload simply is a period of time where you're going to reduce your training volume to give your body a chance to heal up properly. I've actually done a full video on deloading in the past, so if you guys actually don't know the entire process, make sure to check that video out in one of these 2 upper corners. But most people who actually follow training programs should be deloading every 6 weeks anyway. So most people probably are already doing this, but if you guys aren't, make sure to do so. And then the fourth thing is to simply do your pseudo planche push-ups on parallettes, or do them in a way that you actually aren't doing them completely pronated, but you actually are turning your wrist out. Doing it this way simply actually kind of, I mean, it doesn't really fix the issue, but you're pretty much working around the issue by putting a lot less stress on your wrist to begin with. And what I just said is very important. Doing it this way doesn't fix the problem, it only works around it. And if you guys actually have been watching any of my videos over the last literally 1.5 years, you guys will actually never seen me doing any pseudo planche push-ups on the ground with my wrist completely pronated. Because once again, it puts very much stress on your wrist, which if your wrists aren't particularly mobile will actually cause injuries, especially in my case because my wrists are not very mobile, which is once again why I do them on parallettes. And if you guys actually don't really want to deal with any wrist pains, it actually makes sense to do them on parallettes, or once again with a neutral grip, aka your wrists turned outwards. And those are the 4 things you actually have to think about when trying to reduce or prevent any wrist pain when you're doing your pseudo planche push-ups. Personally, in my opinion, from my experience, I definitely had wrist pain in the past, but ever since actually applying these 4 things, I actually haven't had it ever since. So I'm pretty confident that those 4 things are going to help you when you are preventing or curing any wrist pain that you are having from doing your pseudo planche push-ups. Alright guys, that was a full video for today. I hope you guys found it informative or useful in one way or another. If you guys still have any more questions, video ideas, or you guys have any more advice to improve my videos, let me know down below in the comment section. Like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next video, as always, on a Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday. 3 videos a week. But for now, see you guys in the next video. Latest.